Thank you, Alan. Yes, the battle at the front in TA is going to be incredible, but it is also championship day for TA Cup. Coming in Indianapolis, Jim Guthrie led the points over Cole Moore, but a great performance with a win at Indianapolis and then a great qualifying effort, dominant qualifying effort for Cole Moore, puts him at the front of the TA Cup field and third overall. I talked to Cole before the race because his goal is to finish on the podium. Even if Jim Guthrie wins the race, he's on the podium. He is champion. He said that certainly that is going to play a factor in the way that he is approaching this race, maybe even some fuel saving at the end of things. But otherwise, Cole told me it's hammer down. That's the race for the TA Cup Championship, guys.
Hi, Nate. Thanks. Nate Dreyer is going to patrol the pit lane for us throughout our afternoon of competition. And he's down there now along the grid to talk to some of the drivers.
That's right, and let's start right at the front. Let's start with that storyline of the two teammates getting ready to battle. Our points leader is Elio Meza, the youngster who's been dominant this year. 5 times you've been on pole and won the race. Not quite going to be able to do that today. How much fun has it been? How much have you learned racing and being out of the same hauler as Matthew Brabham this weekend?
No, it's been awesome. Obviously, Matt just won the TA race this morning and all the success this year. But I learned a lot with him. It's funny, yesterday after qualifying, went to congratulate him. He's like, you shared way too much with me. So from now on, I'll keep my mouth shut when it comes to sharing info with Matt. But no, I'm super excited to have him up here with us. And it was only, I think, 100th difference between me and Matt. So we're really close out there. It'll be a good race. We have a long day about right behind us. So it's exciting. I'm ready for this battle that we're going to have at this special track, Road America. So appreciate all you guys for coming out and watching. Shout out to Racing America, Alessandro's Racing, Heraldo Media Group, Chevrolet, and Team SLR for giving me these opportunities. And can't make the most of it.
All right, good luck today. We can't wait to watch it.
Thank you.
All right, so let's move from the outside of that front row to a guy that's pulling some double duty here today. He's already gone to victory lane once. He's already sat on pole once. He'll be doing it again. Matthew Brabham, I guess. Let's start with this. How did the deal come together? Why? And how much fun have you had getting in a TA2 car this weekend?
Oh, yeah. I mean, firstly, it's a lot of fun. But, no, I've always watched this series. I've been involved in TA for quite a few years now. And I still think that the TA cars are way more fun to drive. But these look more fun to race. So I've seen them racing side by side. And some of those kids have come in and raced with us. And I thought, hey, why not myself come and give these kids a run for their money? And I talked to Scott Lagacy, and he was super into the idea, and we managed to make it work for this weekend. And it's been awesome so far. I had so much fun. I'm kind of unknown going into this race of how it's going to play out. It's new for me, but it's been a lot of fun.
All right, we can't wait to watch it, and good luck going for the doubleheader sweep.
Oh, cheers, man. Appreciate it.
So that's Matthew Brabham. So that's both battlers on that front row. Team cars, Alon Day, he's been right there pace-wise, along with his two teammates all year, really been showing that speed. Gian Bufamonte has been fast throughout the weekend. The youngster, the top Toyota heading into today's race, and he was fastest in one of the test sessions to start the week. Here's a unique story, a local driver, Ethan Jacobs, a family team. You're from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. It's your first ever Trans Am race, and you're starting in the third row. That impressive in qualifying, that impressive all weekend long. What's it been like? I know you're drinking out of a fire hose a little bit. How much fun has it been?
Like you said, I've been drinking out of a fire hose. It's a new car, new team. I mean, this is completely different than anything I've ever done. I come from the Miata stuff, so to be able to be here at my home track and run the TA2 car, it's just a super fun time. I've learned a ton. Yesterday, I think, was the hardest I've ever driven a car ever. So to be able to do that and put it in the third row, like you said, is super, super fun. Wouldn't be able to do it without JDH Racing, my crew, my dad, Oliver, JC. They've all been a huge help, and we've made massive improvements after each session. So I couldn't be more happy with where I'm at right now.
All right, we wish you luck. It's been a lot of fun. It's been impressive, and hopefully you're moving forward in the race.
Thank you, sir.
That's Ethan Jacobs, the youngster that's been really impressive in the 91. A couple more team guys, both of the Tovo twins, the 15-year-olds Ethan and Jackson. They've had a lot of great pace the last couple of weeks. Laney Bice starts in the SLR M1 car, just behind that, the 27 as well. The front of the grid is absolutely loaded, guys. It is going to be a fun race. The show at the front's going to be good, but there's a ton of talent right there, right behind, getting ready for this TA2 race at Road America. It's as good of a racetrack as you're going to find for these type of cars. You heard Matthew Brabham say it. He thinks these cars are going to race incredibly well. And Alan and Andy, I think we're going to be on for an incredible show here today at Road America. Actually, a perfect time to check in on things. You were mentioning that Cole Moore battle, and as he had those two TA cars get by him, he mentioned to me pre-race, Dreesy in particular, he knew would have a lot of pressure on him, and he was going to be comfortable letting that car by because Cole did mention a little bit of saving, yes, on the tires and the race car, but also maybe even at the end of the race talking a little bit about needing to do some fuel save if they are able to settle in to a little bit of a gap. Interesting on the other side of things, talking to some TA teams at the front in terms of fuel save and where they're at. I talked to the Brabham team. He's happy where the race car's at. Had to wait for the tire pressures to come up a little bit. Now settling in, they're good to go on fuel. They're carrying plenty, so not much of a fuel save at the front for Matthew Brabham, but maybe for Cole Moore, the opposite story.
Yeah, Nate, that's good info.
Yeah. I've had a chance to chat in with the SLRM1 crew, of course. Very fascinating here with the two teammates that are battling at the front, and kind of interesting as it's been pretty much radio silence for both Elio Meza and Matthew Brabham. Both their teams have mentioned that they've been quietly going to work. We know Elio, for 18 years old, is as wise of a driver beyond his years as you'll find behind the wheel trying to save things, and the same, of course, can be said for Matthew Brabham getting comfortable with that race car. So pretty fascinating. It's been really quiet on the radio for both of those two guys at the front, and it's going to come down to this restart. And out of the race car 6 times this year, he has gone pole to victory lane, and out of the car, Matthew Brabham has done it again with a perfect weekend, a record-setting first-off performance in qualifying for Matthew Brabham as he was able to blitz the track record, become the first ever Trans Am car to go sub 2 minutes in a qualifying effort here at Road America, and then a controlled race after that for the number 16 Jim Weed Ford Mustang after that. Well, it looked easy for most of the way, Matty, but then at the end, the late caution comes out. What went through your head? What was the goal for that final restart just to maintain everything you guys had built all weekend long?
Yeah, look, it's never easy out there. I mean, obviously, Paul had some issues there, but, you know, he was there for the restart. I know he's a lap down, but I thought, hey, I know he's going to want to have a race, especially after the race he's already had, and he had something there for me. I mean, we were so close in qualifying. I think that's the closest he's been to our car all year, and those guys are doing a great job. So hats off to Paul Menard. I know that sucked for him in that race, but he's getting there, and it's going to be on for the rest of the year. So it's going to be a good fight. But no, thank you so much to the Chris Dyson Racing crew. Chris Dyson at home, Nick, he's got his graduation, and then Jim Soda and my wife Kim, my family out here. We got another race coming up. But these guys at the Chris Dyson Racing crew are looking after me very well, so I couldn't be more appreciative.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Cheers.
Matthew Brabham, win number 6 of the year, and we're going to work our way over then as well to Cole Moore, who is the TA Cup champion for 2026. Cole, maybe not quite as easy as you were hoping today. I know throughout the race, maybe a vibration issue, and then a wild final restart. Tell us about how you're able to bring it home in victory lane and also pick up a championship.
Yeah, oh my God, I'm so happy that turned out the way it did. That was, like you said, a pretty crazy last lap with 3 different classes battling into turn 1. Got a little close for us. We came out on the good side, but yeah, we had after Dristy got by, we picked up a really bad vibration from the front splitter broke. So I thought I might have had a tire going down, but Jeff Jefferson let me know it was the splitter. So at that point, I knew I'd been saving tire for 10, 12 laps, and I knew on a green-white checker we were going to be the car to beat. So, yeah, this is awesome. Congrats to Maddie on the win, and thanks to the Jeffersons, Chris Evans, my dad, my mom. This is an awesome racetrack.
Congratulations, Cole.
Thank you.
Cole Moore, your 2026 TA Cup champion. He and Matthew Brabham able to both go to victory lane. Wild one, Alan and Andy. Alon Day up and out of the JSSI 17 Camaro. You can see the emotion as he's picked up his 2nd win in 3 races in TA2 competition. You can see the excitement, what this means for Alon. What a performance it was for him today, able to stay in the right position and pick up another win and maybe start to take that championship fight to his teammate a little bit as well. Let him get the helmet off and be able to get a word with Alon as he's picked up that 2nd win of the season, is getting ready to try to chase that championship. He's done it at Road America. He's done it in some thrilling fashion for Alon Day as well. Quick word with the team as the helmet is coming off, and we'll be able to hear from Alon. Man, a 2nd win on the season, and once again it came down to you able to put yourself in the right position at the end. But what does it mean to duel with Matt Brabham, duel with Elio Meza, your 2 teammates, and go to victory lane today? And what kind of statement do you think that makes?
This is not exactly the victory I want to have, especially when it's my teammate. What can I say? But I'm very happy. Thanks to JSSI for giving me the opportunity to be here. To Team SLR that worked so hard to give us such a good. He's there now with a 6-month daughter. Good job. Thank you.
Alon Day goes back to victory lane. Let's check in with Pro-Am quickly. And Jared Odrick, well, that was a wild race. You wind up being able to take it home up front, keep your championship points lead. How did it all transpire, though? It was an up-and-down day for you and the team to fight back.
Yeah, no, we had a good weekend at the Kink, and so we were faster than a lot of cars in front of us at the start of the race. You know, our rear end broke during qualifying, and so that put us further back in the field. A gap behind me, something like this, and keep his head up. But yeah, I mean, that's what's going to make him a pro is keeping his cool under fire when there's 4 cars in the corner.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Jared. Another really impressive performance today.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. TRB, black underwear. Let's do it.
Jared Odrick joins Alon Day in victory lane. What a race it was at Road America today, guys.